Hey guys, today's video we're gonna go through Tutorials Island on Runescape 07. So let's get right into it. So here right now, this is the very beginning, the Tutorial Island. This is where you start whenever you make a new account. So yeah, so right there, that's the map. Just pay attention to the mouse cursor the whole time. Um, the four arrow keys. That's how you rotate the map and everything. That's how you walk around. Okay, I just decided to lower the volume. It was a little loud. So he wants us to click on the wrench. That's the zoom in option. So that's how you do it. I think I'll leave it right there. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's the brightness. I'll keep it there. So this is for your sounds. If you feel like the songs are getting annoying, you can just fix it over there. These keys, this is for like the communications and everything. This is just shows you how you want, to see it and everything. As for profanity, log in, log out, and I'm not really sure I want to do anything with that right now. Okay, so this is how you find uh, the hotkeys. So basically, when you press it, you can see those buttons over there. You can just choose four of them, and PKers use it, so they can switch. They can switch through those much quicker just by a click of a button rather than just pressing on all those buttons. And they help you alternate through. So you can choose the four that you like the most, and the escape one. Just in case if you want it. So yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, that's how you switch from full screen to regular screen. Advanced options. The roof, this is how you turn on and off the roof, so you can see right through the buildings. That's the orb, so it shows you your health, prayer, and running. Resizable. Yeah, I'm not really sure if I want to do anything with that right now. Transparent. Oh yeah, this you're gonna want so that you can press right through the chat box. You want that. So wherever it says player control, that box, you can click right through it and interact with the game. So does he want us to do anything else? Okay, seems good. So yeah, let's move along to the next up. So wherever the yellow arrows tell you to go, that's where it wants you to go. So if you look on the mini map, you see that the game wants us to talk to this person here. So when we do that, she's going to teach us how to cut a tree. So she gives us a tinderbox and a bronze axe. If you have the bronze axe in your inventory, you don't have to press you don't have to press use axe, and then on the tree, if it's in your inventory or if you're holding it, you can just press it. So now that we have that, we use the tinderbox with the logs, and then we can make a fire. So let's do that right now. Press on the tinderbox and the logs, and your player's gonna start making a fire, and we have a fire. So right now what just popped up is our stats. So most part of the game is to have these things leveled up. The cap is 99 in case you didn't know. And let's continue on. So now we gotta catch some fish. This is one good way to have your food. If you don't have a lot of food, then this is one thing that you'd really want to do. In the future videos, I'll show you guys how to do everything. So right now, let's make that. Okay, we burnt that. So if you want to get rid of it, you gotta right click and then you press the drop and then you can drop it. So let's go ahead and drop that. Now we got a new one, the new shrimp that we caught. And there's different things you can catch depending on your fishing level. So I'll show you guys that in another video also. So right now we cook the fish, so now we can go to the next step. And right now we're gonna go to this part here where we're gonna meet the baker. So baker's gonna teach us how to make reasonably higher level cooking stuff. So in the beginning, the best kind of food you want is through fishing, and then later on in the game, you'd want to do pastries and stuff. So they gave us a bucket of water and a pot of flour. So when you press those two together, you get dough, and you use that dough on the fire. So I mean, you can also make different things with the dough, but in the beginning, it only teaches us to make one certain way. So if you press on the dough and you press on the cooking range, that's called the cooking range, you cook it, and it gives you some bread. That bread is used for eating, really. That's, nothing else, just for eating. This is the music, you can choose through different musics. Newbie's Melody, that's the name of the song. I listen to it sometimes whenever I'm bored. It's good melody, I don't mind it. So right now, we're gonna go to the next part. Um, I noticed that it's not available right now. The arrow at the door here, it's supposed to be available, but I guess I'm missing something. So, oh, I see something flashing over there. So I'm gonna go press that. So these are the emotions. These are different things you can do in the game. Just to it's a visual. It's a visual piece. It's a way to it's an amusing way to interact with players and whatnot. So the different emotions you can. These are called emotions. These are all the different emotions you can use. So and throughout the game, you do some events and you can unlock more emotions. Yeah. So before you used to need to click on that wrench to activate the sprinting, just like how I did right now. But now that we have the orbs, we don't have to do it like that anymore. So it's a good thing we have those orbs. It's a real help. So right now we're gonna talk to the quest guide. So this person just explaining the quests to us, over there. That's how you see all the quests you've done. Over there is the members quests. So, those are the pay to play quests that you have. And the free quests, I'll show you guys how to do the quests that I'd most recommend, so that you get the most out of the game. So we go to the next part here, and this is where we're gonna learn how to mine resources. So we talk to the person, and they're gonna tell us that they want us to prospect the rocks there, so we know what is what. In the beginning of the game, if you're not really sure what is what, you just press on the prospect and it tells you what the rocks contain. But when you get more into the game, when you get used to it, you'll know what every rock is just by the color of it. So if you're ever unsure, you can always click it and it'll tell you what it is. So now that we know what they are, the mining instructor is gonna give us a pickaxe. There it is, and we're gonna use that pickaxe to mine the resources. So, once again, if you have the pickaxe in your inventory, you don't have to click the use pickaxe option and then on the rock. You can just press on the rock itself, as long as it's in your inventory or you're holding it uh, on you. So right away, we're gonna click on the furnace. We're gonna press on the rocks, and then the mined ores, and then on the furnace, and then we get ourselves a bronze bar. So after, when you have a bronze bar, there's no limit to how much you can have. You can have an unlimited amount, but you can only carry 28 with you at a time. But you're always gonna need a hammer. So this hammer right here, you cannot hold with you, but you can always have it in your inventory. So that's how you check your smithing level and everything. Every different level unlocks a new thing you can make. So in future videos, I'll show you the different things you can make and everything. So right now we're gonna go to the combat instructor, and this person's gonna teach us how to fight. But really, I'm gonna teach you guys how to fight, because this guy just gives you the basics. So right now, this is how we check what we are what we have equipped to us. And here is how you check the stats of everything that's equipped to you. It comes in handy when you want to compare the different weapons, and yeah. So you have the different weapons, and it tells you what the strengths are of each weapon, and the attack styles for each one. So in a bit I'll show you the different attack styles once it's available. So that's how you wield the stuff. You just simply click on it, and now the thing that's flashing is the different attack styles. So the game wants us to press on that. So that's attack, that's strength, that's defense. So we're just gonna stick to attack for now, and we just attack it. That's how you attack it. So in future videos I'll show you guys. Right now it seems like you just kind of just like sit there, and you're not really doing anything. The character is doing all the work, just attacking things. And if your health gets too low, you just gotta heal. But there is really more to it than that. The game never really showed me this in the beginning. I kind of figured it out through research, and yeah, I'll show you guys how to really enjoy this game in more ways than you ever thought. So right now we're gonna do ranging, and we're just gonna attack right through it. For this character, I'm gonna stick with ranging because it's the fastest way. Rapid is the fastest attacking method. If you compare it to melee attacks, range attacks, and magic attacks, I'm gonna have to say rapid is the fastest with the short bow. Longbow doesn't really isn't really that fast with rapid. I thought it'd be stronger or something, but it's really not. So rapid is what I'm gonna stick with because it's the fastest way of attacking. And yeah, I'll show you guys everything how to do in this game. Eventually I'll show you guys how to sidestep and everything, and really get into it. So right now we're at the bank, and I'm just gonna put everything in the bank because I don't really need all that stuff right now. So I'll just leave it all there. And this here is the pole boxes. So here this is really a members thing. But you can yeah, you don't really need to worry about this unless you're a member. Members is usually $10 a month if you get the bonds and everything. It's really 14 days once you use it, and then you get one extra bond. It used to be two bonds for $10, which was 14 days each, but now it's automatic 14 days and a bond added. So, the game is the game, so that's just how the game works now. So, we go to the next part, and this person here is going to teach us how to make money. But really, they just gave us the basics. I'm going to show you guys how to really make the money in this game. So, that'll be in future videos. We're just on Tutorial Island right now, so we don't really have to worry about that. All we have to worry about right now is getting through the Tutorial Island, which I'm going to help you guys do. Okay, so, this guy is just telling us, just really giving a fancy way of saying how we can do this and that, different things to do. So really everything this guy's talking about, I'm gonna show you guys all this. So now we're moving on to the next part here. This is prayer. So prayer is made by burying bones and stuff. So the higher your prayer level, the more bonuses you have. And there's only really one way to charge it. If you look on the table over there, that's the praying altar. That's how you recharge your prayer. So yeah, right now on level 1, we only have a thick skin available to us because it's just level 1. The two faces over there, that's for your friends. Uh, your friends to see where all your friends are, and the red face there, that's to see all the people you're gonna ignore. So if there's someone who's like annoying you in the game, you can always just press on that, and they won't be able to find you in the game. Even if you're logged in, they won't be able to see you. They can find you, but like just by random, but they won't be able to talk to you. Like even if they are talking, you won't be able to see what they're saying unless you take that off. So right now here is Iron Man mode, right before you enter the magic instructor. So for this account I am not gonna do Iron Man mode because it's not really that beneficial. It's only the satisfaction for saying you did it all on your own. And really what Iron Man mode is, it doesn't allow you to use the Grand Exchange. You cannot trade with other players, and I don't think you can use the bank that much. Like, and the general stores, they really just it's basically what the game was before before the Grand Exchange was available. So, let's say 10 years ago, if you remember playing RuneScape back then, you would remember that, you would always, let's say you picked up 40 cowhides and you'd wanted to sell it, you'd have to wait in front of a bank, and you'd have to advertise yourself saying, okay, I'm selling 40 cowhides for this price. And sometimes you have to wait as much as, as quick as, the first time you say it, to a good 20 minutes to an hour. And eventually you will sell it, but on a bad day, it really takes a long time. So right there, that's your spells. Right now we just got Wind Strike. So you click on that and you click on your monster, and it attacks your monster. So there's that's not the only way to use magic spells, but that is one of the ways. By clicking on the spell book in the tabs over there. So, Tutorial Island is pretty much done now. So, we'll just go to Lumbridge. This is now we're in the actual game. And if you guys want to know how to make a new RuneScape account, if you don't know how to do it, I'll make that in my next video. Alright, thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.